Welcome back to Good Better Broker at UWM Live as we bring in our good friend Lisa Lund with the Lund Mortgage Team out of Glendale, Arizona. Lisa, great to see you.
You as well. So happy to be here.
Yeah, just got to get your thoughts first of all on UWM Live. You've been to all of the broker events around the country. How do you describe being here?
I have to say, even from last year, I didn't think I was going to be blown away like I was last year. And I walked in yesterday. It was freezing cold, by the way, and I just saw so many people, and it was amazing. It felt so good to see everyone coming together, and even bigger than last year, and I didn't think it was possible.
Well, that's how we do here.
Yes.
As you know, you've worked with us for a while, and speaking of, 20 years in the business for you?
Going on 23 now.
I mean,
20
seriously.
plus now, right?
So, I mean, needless to say, you've seen it all. You've seen all of the cycles, the purchase markets, the refi markets, the volatility. How do you put it into perspective, especially the wild ride we've been on over the last 6 to 12 months?
It's just stay positive and know that business is always going to change, but there's always business out there. It's you have to be willing to change with the business and understand how you're going to tweak when the market tweaks and learn how to go with it instead of against it. So I think it's so important to understand that, interest rates have gone up and down over the years. In fact, when I started in the business, they were in the almost 8%. So what's going on with interest rates right now is not that scary. People still need loans. They're still going to buy homes, and the interest rates go up or down. So just learn to work with the market and not against it.
Okay, so speaking of, in this current market, how are you working with it to still bring in business?
We are encouraging people to buy homes still, to let them know, don't think about the interest rate. Let's look at long-term goals. So we're encouraging people to buy homes, pre-approving them. People still have credit card debt, so we're analyzing their financial situations for free, giving them a free, how much credit card debt do you have? How much is your car loan? Is there a way we can help you, either with a line of credit or a refinance? We're also doing reverse mortgages, which we're helping out people, that are of retirement age that may not have a pension. So inflation hits, those people a lot. So be able to use their home and live in their home still and not have a mortgage payment. So many different things that we're doing right now.
I love it. Diversifying so that you can bring in more business. And I also think it's a great point you make. All of the credit card debt that people unfortunately are racking up, you're coming up with creative solutions for them to try and get rid of some of that. So I think it's great. Another interesting thing about you and your business, you and your husband, Matt, you do radio ads out there in your market in Arizona. Tell us a little bit about those.
We've been on the radio now for over 20 years, and it's been a great way to speak directly to the consumer. So I really love working with the client directly and working with the consumer and doing what's best for them. So it's a great way to have a voice, and the radio has been excellent for that. So we're able to kind of turn the script a little bit and say, call us first, know how much home you can afford before you go to the realtor, before you start looking at homes. Make sure you get pre-approved so we can start walking them through the process so they have a great process and it's not so stressful and they don't think about the lending side of it as the bad part of the process.
I want to follow up with you on that, something you just said.
Yes.
Call us first before you go to the realtor.
Yes.
That's something that's been very intentional on your part.
Very much so, yes. Because what's going to happen is when you want to buy a home, you contact a realtor. What are they going to do? They're going to say, are you pre-approved? That's the first thing you need to do before they're going to show you homes. So we decided that we are going to start the process with calling us first before you call that realtor because you want that pre-approval in hand.
How much traction have you seen from that? Are people saying to themselves, wow, I'm glad I did this because now I really know what I can actually afford?
Yes, it makes their process so much better because usually they get online, right? You're going to get on realtor.com, Zillow, you're looking at homes, but you don't know what your payment's going to be and you get unrealistic things that you have there that you have to have this in a home. But if you can sit down with them in the beginning, set expectations for the process, tell them how it's going to go, show them how much they can afford, then going and looking at homes is a lot more fun. And then once they get a contract, it makes the process so much easier.
It's a really smart approach, and I'm glad that you're seeing success with it. Hey, great to see you, Lisa.
You too, always.
Lisa Lund from the Lund Mortgage Team with us here at UWM Live.